video, we've got an unboxing of a red dot. Now this is from a company called Gowutar. Now it's a strange name, I know. And let me give you a little backstory of why I've got this red dot. A lot of YouTubers have been reviewing red dots from this company, primarily pistol red dots. And everyone so far has been really happy with them. This is kind of a newer, up-and-coming, budget-friendly company. I wanted a chance to review one of their red dots. Well, I reached out to them on Instagram. I asked them if they'd be willing to send out a dot for me to review on the channel. Now, I probably should have specified I wanted a pistol red dot, but I didn't. I just said red dot. So this is what they decided to send me to review on the channel. And they looked at my content and they're probably seeing, oh, he's a PCC shooter. This would be perfect for him to do a review on. We are going to give him a good, honest review in the next video. Hopefully I like it. Hopefully they like the video I create and they will send out more products in the future for me to do a review on. And I hope they're pistol dots. So let's get this out of the box. Alright, so this is the Gowutar HHC-B22 red dot sight. Now, when you get the box, it's nicely packaged. It is factory sealed, so we're going to cut these two tapes here. Alright, and then lift this off. That's what you're presented with on the inside. Got some foam padding over top of everything. That is nice. Got the instruction manual here. Not much to it. It's just 8 spots here. You fold it open. You get a cleaning cloth. Got the optic itself. Get back into this in a sec. Got the low-rise mount. We'll get into that in a sec. Over here we've got a battery. And we've got our Torx bits. And a flathead on this end to adjust our windage and elevation. And that is everything in the box. Alright, so our red dot comes in this bag. It is sealed up. Got some silica gel in there. It's got the rubberized caps. Take off. And there is what our dot looks like. Now, I already like this because it's got the push buttons on it. I'm not a big fan of the dial. I do like the push button setup on this style of red dot. Now we've got the absolute co-witness mount on it right now, and I'm going to keep this on there. You've got the model number of the dot right here. You've also got the Gowutar emblem on the riser. Seems to be a pretty nice looking dot. Now, if you do decide you don't want to use the absolute co-witness mount, it does have the low-rise mount. Okay, and it is just one screw. And so is the absolute co-witness. Now, these aren't spring-loaded or anything that I can tell, but we are talking about a budget-friendly red dot. Let's go over the dimensions of this dot minus the mount. So our overall length on this is 2.48 inches. Our width on this is 1.57 inches. And our height is 1.38 inches. The weight on this is 3.63 ounces. And it is constructed out of 6061 aluminum. Alright, let's start getting into the good stuff on this. So this dot, I'm not allowed to mention prices on YouTube anymore. There will be a link in my link tree in the description if you want to go buy this. They do sell all these through the Amazon storefront. I will link that in the description, but I can't talk about prices. So this is a shake awake red dot. After this dot is sitting still for 2 minutes, it will shut itself off, and as soon as you grab it, it will turn itself back on. All right, the first thing we got to do before we start getting into all the good stuff about this dot, we got to put a battery in it. So this does run on ACR 2032, which is awesome because that is what I carry in my range bags. So we want to come over here to this side, thread this off, drop our battery in, put this back on. And while we're talking about the battery compartment, this red dot is waterproof. It's got all O-ring seals in it. It is nitrogen purged. It is shock proof. It's fog proof. And the waterproofing rating on this is IPX7. All right, now to turn this dot on, you hold the plus button for 3 seconds. Okay, it is on. To turn it off, show you that the dot is on. Let me crank this up a little bit. All right, I've got it turned up all the way. To turn the dot off, hold the down button for 3 seconds and it will shut off. Now, if you want to use the shake awake, hold that for 3 seconds, turn it back on, and leave it like that. And then when you go to store it in the safe, or if you're going to use this, say on a home defense gun or something like that, when it's sitting on the nightstand or beside your bed, whatever, it will shut itself off after 2 minutes. And when we get out to the range to test this in the next video, we will make sure all that is working. All right, now the Gowutar HHC-B22, it does have 1x20 objective lenses on it. They are a multi-coated lens. The red dot in here is 3 MOA, which is kind of pretty good, right in the middle. Kind of use it for just a little bit of everything. Your windage and elevation, there are no caps. These are O-ring sealed, and they are 1 MOA per click. Now, speaking of the windage and elevation, let's see how audible these clicks are. They aren't mushy, I will give them that. Nice clicks here on the elevation. Let's check the windage. Very nice. I don't know if the camera can pick up the audio on the clicks, but I can hear them. Very nice adjustments on it. Nice and audible. They're not mushy. Very tactile. So far, I like the adjustments for the windage and elevation. All right, let's talk about the dot itself. It's pretty clean. It is starbursting on me just a little bit, but I do have astigmatism, so that's not the dot's fault. And it's pretty good. Now I've got it all the way up, ramped up on the brightest setting. It's more than bright. And speaking of that, it does have 10 brightness settings. You've got 8 daytime settings and 2 MV settings. One thing I forgot to mention, obviously being that it's a red dot and it's a 1x20, it does have unlimited eye relief. So let's cycle through these brightness settings. So we're up all the way. We're on 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, just barely see it on camera, 3, and now we're into the night vision settings. And you're not going to see that at all. But if we turn it all the way up to the brightest setting, it is nice and bright. All right, last thing we'll talk about on this is the warranty on these. Gowutar does offer a 3-year warranty on this particular red dot. It might be like that for all their optics, but this particular dot does have a 3-year warranty. Let me go get this mounted up on our test gun that we're going to be testing this out in the next video. I'll give you a sneak peek of what it's going to look like. We'll get it out to the range and we'll have some fun. I will be right back. Alright, we are going to test this out on the CAA MCK Gen 2 just because I love shooting this thing. So that is what it looks like on here. Let me back you up a little bit. That's what it looks like on the other side. Alright, so that is it for the unboxing video and all the specs on the Gowutar HHC-B22 red dot. We'll take it out to the range in the next video and have some fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.